Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm the Media and Public Relations Coordinator for Hope Movement, and this is my story on how I found hope in life. When I was 14, I was diagnosed with severe anxiety and depression. I was put into counselling straight away. What happened was, over a couple of days, I just completely internally switched off. My brain just went numb in a really weird way. I would respond in ums and ahs. I didn't care anymore, and I was like a walking zombie around school. What I realised was that over a few years, my anxiety had actually built up so much that physically and emotionally I just stopped. And I didn't feel like I was me anymore. I was just something in this Jessica looking case. I was really fortunate because my parents picked up on my depression straight away, and I was taken to a doctor and I was taken to a counsellor. It was actually a psychiatric nurse straight away. I would say that the 2 or 3 years that followed were the hardest of my life. I went and saw this psychiatric nurse. It was a male, and I was terrified of males for no apparent reason. I was just terrified of them. I went and saw him every week, and then every 2 weeks for about 2 or 3 years. And I would sit in those sessions and he would ask me questions about why I believed certain things and why I did certain things. And most of the time, I didn't really have a good answer. I just knew that I did it because I should. What I learned quickly is that I had a set way of thinking of things and feeling about things that weren't always true or real. And I learnt that I had the ability and the courage and strength to question these things and to actually go into school, which is where I had the most anxiety, and actually conquer my fears. So slowly I was able to walk past people I was scared of walking past. I was able to speak up for myself when in the past I felt like I didn't have a voice. And I was actually, at the end of that year, when I was diagnosed, I was actually able to stand in front of my class and tell them that I had severe depression and that I had been suicidal. It's been about 8 years since that point. I don't consider myself depressed anymore. I'm still on medication. I wouldn't function the same way without medication. But I know that because of my journey now, I'm so much stronger than I've ever been. I remember one day standing in the bathroom and I had severe obsessive thoughts about harming myself. And I stood there and I was at the brink of thinking, what will I do? Will I harm myself? Will I not? And I remember making a promise to God, saying, I promise that I won't give up. I promise because you have a purpose for me. And ever since I've held on to that promise, I know now that I have a purpose in life because God has shown that there is so much more for me to do, that there are people out there who care for me, and that even when I can't see my family, my friends around, even when I can't see all these things that I have in life that are amazing, I have a God who loves me, and that's why I'm alive today. So if I could say anything to you, I would say please do not give up. You are not alone in your struggles, because I have been there. I know what it's like at that millisecond when you are deciding between life and death. You can do it. You are not alone. Please be courageous, ask for help, and do the little things in every day that will make you happy, because you are worth that and so much more. You are so loved and you have a purpose in yourself. So please have hope.